So if you're a parent and you have children on TikTok, you may have some security concerns. Now, there are things that you can do, just the same with most of the other apps. There are things that you can put into place to make it that little bit safer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through some of those things now. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, feel free to leave me a question, and if I can answer them, then I will. So what we're going to do is go into the app itself and have a little look around. So the first thing we're going to do is press TikTok itself. Now, this is my account here. And so the first thing that we can be aware of when it comes to this is just into the edit profile button here. Now that allows you to change photos, so on and so forth. So for starters, you don't have to have a photograph of you or your children or anything like that if you don't wish to. So that's a very, very easy fix straight away with regards to that. Now, what we're actually going to do here is go into the three dots up in the top corner there that you can see underneath the battery. And what that does is that brings out a menu setting here. So the first one we're going to press is privacy. Now, when we press that, that gives us the ability to go into a private account. Now, what that means is that only users you approve can follow you and view your videos and likes. And so that means that you can literally shut out the rest of the TikTok world if you so wish. So you can suggest your account to others or not. That's up to you. You can switch that off, and that makes it straight away an awful lot safer. Now, you can do things like allow your videos to be downloaded, send direct messages, so on and so forth. You can set each and every one of those. So as an example of that, if you don't want to be able to be in a position where your children can be duetted, then you just disallow duets. It's a pretty straightforward thing to do. Okay, so you follow that down, you click on and off the ones that you want to do, and at the bottom there it says blocked accounts. Now, the easiest thing to do with that, if you wish to block somebody, you just go onto their account and it allows you to block them straight from there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is where it says digital well-being. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, digital well-being, press that, and that gives you screen time management and restricted mode. So you can actually set how long you get to view TikToks. Okay, so you can set timers on that. So if we come back out now, we're going to go into the next one, which is family pairing. Now, this is a really neat bit of kit that's been introduced relatively recently for TikTok. And what that means is you can access this as a parent and you can be in charge of what happens. So here, look, you get a choice, parent or teen. So if you press parent and you press next, it will come up with options to set a limit on your family members' watch time, exclude content that isn't suitable, and limit who can send messages. Now, all of these things are really, really important if you want to be in control of what's going on this particular platform. So you can decide these things. You press continue here, then you just follow it through. Okay, so you do your connecting and off you go. So I'm going to go back at this point. So the next one then is report a problem. So I'm going to press that, and that then gives you a selection of other options that you can use. So as an example of that, if you come down there, at the bottom there, it's got report abuse. So if you're struggling there with something and you want to report that, then you can do it straightforward. Okay, so there's just a couple of options through the menus. Now, I just want to show you one more thing a moment. So if I go to actual videos here, now this is my For You page, and these are my videos that come through. So I watch all kinds of things. This is a lady that's written a number of very interesting books. But if I decide that this particular person isn't somebody that I want to watch or pay attention to, there's an arrow here where it says 17. I can press that, and that will bring up an option bar here. Now, underneath that option bar, you can see it says the words report. So I can report this directly to TikTok if I think the content is no good, or I can just put not interested. So if I don't want to watch this sort of thing, if it's something that doesn't appeal to me, I can just press that, and then TikTok will very soon stop showing me videos that are in and around that. Okay, so essentially that's a very quick overview of some security measures that you can take very, very quickly to make the TikTok experience safer for your kids. Okay, so like I said, if there's any questions, feel free to ask them, and if I can answer them, I will.